Hi, my name is Tiffany and I run Tip Tip Studio, a photography business creating content for beauty, skincare, and wellness brands. I also occasionally dabble in portrait and lifestyle photography since honestly, that's my favorite genre to shoot. And today's vlog is going to explore more of Seattle as I take you along with me as I scout locations for an upcoming portrait shoot. Hi, good morning. So right now I'm actually getting ready to head out soon to do some location scouting. So I thought I would bring you along to this process. This is something I usually do when I need to do a shoot that's like outside of a studio space. That way when I visit the location where the shoot is going to take place, I can double check to see how things are in terms of weather conditions, lighting, noise, how many people are around, because you want to make sure that your model or your subject is comfortable and that there's not like always going to be a crowd hovering around them. So those are going to be some of the things I'm going to keep my eye out for today. So of course, I'm going to bring you along. So it turns out all the places that I'd imagined shooting near Pike Place Market are all really close by and easy to get to from one another, which is great. This is so awkward. I'm like in public right now, but there's a lot less people than I thought, which is also the beauty of coming to a place like this on a random Thursday morning. My only concern is that even though today is pretty cloudy and overcast, the day of the shoot, I think it might be raining, so I'm not sure if that's really going to affect how the lighting and the setting is different from how it is right now. Probably a little bit, but not overall too much. Yeah, so every time that I've come across a section of the market that I think might be good for a photo, I'll just take a quick video on my phone just to remind me of where the location is and a general idea of what it looks like, just as a reference. So this is actually my first time coming here since moving here permanently, so that's always exciting. I still can't believe how close it is to the water. I mean, it's basically right by the water, as a lot of places in Seattle are right now, but yeah, the view of the water just amazes me every time, no matter what. It's so beautiful, and I can't believe this is my home. Yeah, I'll show you what the view looks like that I'm looking at right now. Isn't that gorgeous? Just don't mind the construction noises. So like I mentioned before, one of my concerns was the rainy day of the shoot. So as a backup option, I'm gonna go back inside Pike Place Market and see if there's any cute interior areas that we can shoot in where the model or the subject is gonna be at least sheltered by the rain. Okay, so I may have gotten a bit distracted and started to explore the actual marketplace instead. I'm still new enough to Seattle that activities like these are still fun and I don't mind the crowds. But the irony is, today I'm out here for location scouting, trying to look like I'm super familiar with this area for a client, playing the part of a local while I'm still seeing everything with fresh eyes myself. I wonder if that feeling ever fades or if the city just slowly starts to feel more like a home. When does a city actually start to feel like home? I've only been in Seattle for 2 months, but somehow I already feel comfortable. I'm starting to establish a routine here. I know where I like to go for groceries, views, films, and I'm even starting to see familiar faces. But then something will catch me off guard. The first week of rainy days, the sudden drop in temperatures, and I'm reminded I'm still new here. It's this strange balance, feeling settled but not quite rooted, like I'm trying out a version of home in Seattle while I figure out if I belong here for real.
Brandon, okay, let me know. Hold up, Brandon. One more time.
So there were a few more thoughts going through my mind during scouting that I wasn't able to talk about or capture while at Pike Place Market. While some of the most important aspects of location scouting include the lighting and the background settings, I would also keep the following in mind. Photography isn't just about creating great shots. It's also about creating a smooth, enjoyable experience for your clients. When you're shooting on location, your clients are looking to you to lead the way, so it helps to think like a guide. Take some time to plan how the session will flow. Think about where you're going to meet and how close is that to the first shooting spot, and how are you going to move from one location to the next. It's worth thinking through about the order of locations so you're not running around in between and losing valuable time between setups. Personally, I like to move through the shoot in a natural progression. So for example, from one side of the space to the other, from the front to the back of a space, or from the first floor up to the second floor, and so on. It just keeps things simple, stress-free, and efficient for both you and the client. Before you even pick a location, it's a good idea to do a little bit of research beforehand. Make sure to check if professional or commercial photography is even allowed there. The last thing you want is to show up ready to shoot and then be told that you can't actually shoot there, or worse, end up with a fine. Taking the time to check in advance helps protect your work and your time. Some locations are popular for a reason. They're beautiful, iconic, and perfect for capturing those special moments. Because of that, people often reserve them for weddings or other special occasions. The tricky part though is that these reservations aren't often made public, so there's a chance you could show up to the space and find that it's been booked for the day. That's why it's always smart to have a backup location in mind, ideally one that's not too far away. For example, I had planned to shoot at Pike Place and the Waterfront, but just in case that didn't work out for whatever reason, I had Seattle Center as a backup, and that's like a little bit less than a mile away. It gave me peace of mind knowing that I had a backup plan and could still show up as someone professional even in unexpected circumstances. And finally, one of the most important things you need to consider is safety, especially when shooting in public spaces. I'll admit, when I'm in the zone during a shoot, I have a bad habit of tuning everything out except for what's going on with the model and the surrounding area right in front of the lens. That means someone could be approaching us, someone could be pickpocketing me, and I just wouldn't realize it. And that's why I make it a point to consider safety even before the shoot begins. Try to schedule sessions during the day and ideally in places that have some kind of security in place, whether that's like a security guard, surveillance cameras, or just having a lot of people, witnesses, and stores around in case anything should happen. Also, let someone you trust know that you have a shoot going on and have them check in with you afterwards. After all, many shoots essentially involve two strangers meeting up for the first time. So a little caution goes a long way to making sure that everyone is safe and comfortable. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's vlog, and I hope you enjoyed it. If there's any other kind of Seattle or photography content you want to see, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I am so blown away by the amount of new subscribers that we've been getting lately, and I appreciate every single one of you. I read all of your comments, even though I may not always have time to answer each and every one of them. Your presence means so much to me, more than you will ever know. So I really want to see if we can get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2025, but I can only do that with your help. So don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!